Hi guys, Big Monday here, and today I have a little video for you, and this is to demonstrate how to right click. And I know that sounds really stupidly basic, but trust me, there's a lot of people who screw this up.
Bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of people who don't do this right, and it's actually slightly more complicated than you would think. So let's go into the details. I'm going to quickly zoom in on this. Now, the idea of what makes this work is that your attack animation is split into three steps, and I've got a treant protector here because his animation is really good for showing this off. So this is split into three steps. There's the incoming part of the attack, the outgoing part of the attack, and the idle time. And the idle time is what's gonna make the magic happen here. But what we want to do, we watch the incoming part of the attack, so the attack hits, then we get the outgoing part of the attack, and then we get the idle time. So just watch how long they are with treant protector. So we've got the incoming part, which if you fakey in sometimes, you can keep hammering the halt button to cancel it and try and screw up your enemy's last hits. But you see how much idle time there is here? Is a treant protector's outgoing part of the animation is actually relatively quick compared to his incoming, but his idle time is massive. And this is what we're going to do to sort of abuse the situation. I'm going to put treant up out the way now. I'm going to put sniper exactly by this twig, and what I'm going to do, when Cottle reaches the bottom step, I'm going to right click him and forget, which is what most people do. So right click and forget. One headshot, two headshots, and he's out of range. And that was frankly pathetic. He's got 537 HP. Okay, it's going up quite quick, but he had 537 HP after he got away. Let's try that one more time just for consistency. And this is what a lot of people do when they first start playing the game, is right click and forget. And that's acceptable once you've got such high attack speed. It's impossible to manage this, but once more. One headshot, two headshots, and he's got 537 HP. Okay, so again, about the same.
Your top tower is under attack.
Again, so I'm going to put him by this stick.
Now, where was I?
Okay, so what can we do about this?
Your top tower is under attack.
The amount of damage we're doing there is pretty pathetic. It's not even worth mentioning.
Your top tower is under attack.
Although this guy, he's got boots. I'm going to drop the boots and do that again.
What?
Do that one more time.
Your middle tower,
because I don't want their attack speed to be so different. I haven't put boots on sniper yet. Okay, that's a bit more. Okay, 470-ish. So 470-ish. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to manually right click to move our character in between attacks. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep the enemy in range longer, and it's also going to allow us to position ourselves in a more favourable position between attacks. So let me show you how this is going to work. So we right click, and every time we do this, you see how Cottle's having to try and walk round me. It means he's got to cover a lot more distance. Okay, so he's now down to 358 HP, which is significantly lower than he was before. If we got lucky with the headshots there,
Honor is mine.
you know, in a couple of tests of this, I've actually managed to kill him. Sniper's actually quite difficult to do this with, because if you look at him, his turn rate is really slow.
Of course. Yes.
Cottle's reasonable. Okay, let's try that one more time.
A leading light.
You see, again, what I'm trying to do is, my priority is right clicking, but I also want to position myself in a place where Cottle's going to have to walk around me. down to 200 HP by the time he came out of range. So yeah, you can see how this massively increases your damage output when you're fighting. Now, moving isn't necessarily always going to be to get excuse me. Moving isn't necessarily going to be to get more right clicks in. If it's during a team fight situation, it could be to allow yourself to give vision to your allies. If you're sort of duking through trees, you might want to position yourself to give better vision so your allies can right click over trees. It might be to sort of move over to block and escape. Oh, come on, cat, out the way. There's a lot of sort of things you can do with this other than just, but the most obvious being that it massively increases the amount of damage you can get. You know, there's a lot of fights, particularly in the laning phase where somebody will get away from you on like 30 HP. Well, if you do this attack move in, he's not going to get away anymore. So practice it, guys. All it is basically right click, move, right click, move, right click, move. Now it does take a little bit of practice because you have to get used to how much idle time your character has, because you don't want to be right click, move, because this guy's faster than me, so he's just going to be escaping during all that time. But so what you want to do is you want to try and be attacking with almost the same frequency you would be if you were standing still. And that's your goal. It's really hard to do that, but aim for that. Okay, guys, as my cat obviously wants something. I hope you found this video useful, guys. If you have, I would really appreciate the like. If not, you know, leave me a comment. Tell me how you know what you think. So enjoy playing Dota, guys. See you all soon. Bye bye.